Now, that 2x2 system, these are the four things that I like to feel about it. I think it's fast, it's affordable, it's simple, and it's actually kind of fun. Okay, it's fast, it's affordable, it's simple, and it's fun. Okay, why do I like the 2x2 system? Because one, I use it and it works. But on top of that, it's fast, it's affordable, it's simple, and it's fun. Okay, now let's really break this down. Keep it simple, keep it fun. It's always affordable and it'll be fast. All right. Just don't overcomplicate it and have fun, and it will stay affordable because it's HBN 25CV and it's very, very fast. Now, let's talk about the onboarding process. When you get somebody who signed up, okay, there are two things you got to go through to figure out if this is your people. All right. If this is your two, because here's what a lot of people say: well, I'm going to get two right now. I already got two. I know my two. And you go sponsor two people and then they'll never do nothing because you're missing this next piece. Here's the next piece you need. Here are the 10 things you need, okay, to identify in your prospect to make sure that they're one of your two. Because just because they buy a product from you, they may not be one of your two that you need to take this thing to the next level on that chart I just showed you. Okay. They don't have to be a top earner in network marketing, but they have to have these 10 things I'm about to give you. I can tell you that. Otherwise, they will not be around long enough to even help you get to the next level of helping them get two people. Okay. And this is not a list that's in order, but write these things down. All right. Number one, they have to have a strong desire to learn. They got to have a strong desire to learn, ladies and gentlemen. If they don't want to train and they don't want to read a book or they don't want to get on a video, they don't want to come to Denver and learn, guess what? It ain't for them. If they think they know everything already, I did networking. I know everything. I ain't got to get on these calls. I don't care if Charlotte Whitaker doing the home meeting. I ain't got to learn. Coach Sonic Jones, he a bum. I don't want to go watch no Sonic Jones training. Marcus Jones, I don't care if he made almost $5 million in network marketing. I know what I'm doing. I ain't never made six figures in network marketing in my life, but I'm going to skip Coach Marcus Jones training. Listen, if the person think they know everything and they do not have a strong desire to learn, they ain't the one. Okay, so that's number one. If you sponsor somebody, do they have this characteristic? If they got this characteristic, a strong desire to learn, a strong desire for training, if they have that, they might be one of the two people that you need to complete your grid on the 2x2. Second thing, are they financially solvent? Ladies and gentlemen, I tried to overlook this one for a long time. You can't. I'm sorry. Broke people do not make the best business partners because they get real unethical. I used to work with a guy who got evicted. The boy ain't had no car. I didn't realize how really desperate he was in the area of money. And then he started doing some real shady type stuff because he wasn't making money fast enough in his eyes with this business. And I'm like, that ain't really my fault, man. You got to learn how to budget at some point as an adult. My point is, if someone's not financially solvent, if they always asking you for money, they not the one. If somebody not financially solvent, $25 plus tax and shipping, if that's going to break them, don't even sponsor them. Ooh, Will, what you said? I'm going to say it again. If somebody tell you legit and they stressing out and they telling you, man, I don't know, $25 plus tax and shipping. Ooh, I might not be able to get my Black and Miles if I get that. Listen, that ain't the one. Not for this particular business model that is fast, affordable, simple, and fun, because it's not going to be fun working with them. It's not going to be fun. If someone doesn't have about $40 a month to spend on a product that'll change their life and a business opportunity that'll change their life, that means they don't even have a part-time job somewhere. You could do DoorDash. You could do DoorDash and literally just walk the food to people's houses. You could ride a bike. You don't even need a car for DoorDash. You could just work at restaurants just around your house, ride your bike to the restaurant, ride it right to your neighbor's house and go back in your house. You wouldn't make a lot of money, but you'll make more than $4 a month. I promise you that. You probably get some tips. Okay. Yeah. Right. So that's really what about you. You got to be financially solvent. You at least got to have $50 or $100. You got to have something, because we don't want to break nobody. All right. So if they don't have the money to even do $40 a month, $25 per tax and shipping, or even a $25 gift card, which is no tax, no shipping. If they don't have that, they not the one. I'm sorry, not to build out the business model we're talking about and keep it fun and make it go fast. They're not. Then their friends gonna be broke too. No bums. Thank you, Larry. We have a zero bum policy. All right. Number three, if they're financially solvent and they have a strong desire to learn, strong desire to train, guess what? Number three, do they enjoy the product? This matters. Do they enjoy the product? This matters. I see so many people right now on social media with one company or another look, they making posts trying to convince themselves that they love these products. One lady made a post and posted a testimony of somebody else talking about, oh my God, they so and so love this product so much. Don't you want to try? Listen, if you got to try that hard, come on, man. Look, we love these products. We're passionate about these products, and you can feel the authenticity when we post about our products. So you can feel the authenticity when Troy and them, and Seymour, Marcus, and myself post about products. It may not be 25 days, but guess what? We post about it. You know we love these products. When Michelle Marie posts about these products and how much Jaden loves these products, listen, this is important. When Coach Sonic Jones posts his 100-pound weight loss testimonial, man, look, we love these products. Okay. The third thing, you got to make sure they enjoy the product. You got to make sure they have a good belief in the product. I would put in parentheses that they are an advocate. I want to work with product advocates who have a strong desire to learn the business side and train, and who are financially solvent. Okay. They're not broke as a joke. All right. Number 4, you want to make sure that the person believes in the industry. This means that the industry is validated. Okay. Validated. Now, I have an actual playlist of videos that I recommend you send your new rep. You send them one video a day. You don't send them the whole playlist. Okay. For anybody who's buying a ticket tonight with an early bird ticket as a bonus, you will get a link in your Facebook Messenger tonight to my unlisted playlist of the 10 videos that I send new reps that I sponsor, one video a day for the first 10 days in this business. Why? Because I need them industry validated. I need them to believe in the industry. Okay. If they think this industry is a scam or a pyramid scheme, they're not the one yet. Okay. So you have to do what you can to help them. So I do have a playlist for y'all. I'll release it to everybody at some point. But tonight is for early bird ticket holders, okay? People who get early bird tickets at the end of the call. Make sure, and you don't need the playlist. You can just tell them about your experience in the industry and give them resources like Brilliant Compensation from Tim Sales, and that'll help. Have them read a book or something, but get them to believe in the industry or have a conversation with them, because they can be industry neutral, like I was when I joined, or they can be industry favoritive, like they really like the industry, but they cannot be industry negative. They cannot subconsciously think that this industry is a pyramid scheme. They're not going to do the 2x2 and make it work. I don't care what they tell you. Okay. Number 5, the person has to have a solid why, a solid reason why they want to be successful in this business. If they don't have listen, I talked to somebody who was going to join a business, asking how much money they want to make. They was like, man, not really. I'm good on money. Now I know they were hurting for money, but the way they were talking from a posture standpoint, they were talking like I'm good. I just want to help people. All right, man. Well, you don't need HBN to help people. You can go to the food bank and start serving meals to the homeless on the weekend. You can go to the battered women's shelter and start asking, be a janitor on the weekend. You can go to the veterinary, the dog shelter, and just start helping little puppies or something. You can take canned goods and bring them to the food drive. You don't need HBN just to help people. If that's the only why somebody tell me, I won't sponsor them. They can use the product, okay? But for this 2x2, for the next 18 months, I simply wouldn't sponsor that person, because you're going to take away time from me training you, and you're not even motivated because you don't even have a big why. You're going to take away time I could be using to go find the real 2 people I need to build a business. It's no disrespect, but we got to be real about why some people aren't at the level they want to be at. Some of y'all are spending too much time with the wrong people. Ouch. Facts though. Okay. So they got to have a solid why. Number 6, this one is crucial. I don't even have to explain it. Integrity. They got to have integrity, ladies and gentlemen. If you see a person that is talking great about HBN one day, and 24 hours later, they just cussing HBN and Paula, and I can't believe, listen, that is a person who in 3 or 4 months We'll be talking about that company they are currently with, and they sponsor like a dog. Do not worry. It is always that way. It is never just HBN. Those type of people are those type of people are those type of people. And thank God they stay away from us. They don't last long here. Okay. Their integrity is not what it need to be. All right. That's no personal judgment call. I'm not a perfect person. But if you know that the person, I don't care how popular they are, how charismatic they are, don't make the same mistake I've made in the past so many times. Don't sponsor a person based off charisma and potential. Okay. Don't do that. Don't make the same mistakes we make. You can make your new mistakes, make mistakes on your own, but don't make the mistakes that some of us have made. Okay. Don't do that. If a person don't, if you even get a whiff of lack of integrity, don't give them the benefit of the doubt. A red flag is a red flag is a red flag. That's not your two. They do not need to be a part of your 2x2 build out. You only got to sponsor two people. Might as well take the time to make sure it's the right two people. Okay, almost done. Number 7, work ethic. They will have to put in work. If they're lazy, don't waste your time. Number 9, they have to have a sense of urgency. A sense of urgency. Okay, like they got to have a real sense of urgency that, man, we got to get this done, get this over with. What's my homework assignment? 2 people next month, the right 2 people. Let me start working on it now so I make sure I'm done. I got my 2 people, coach. I went through all of the 10 facts of statistics, the 10 things that I want to see in my reps. This is them. Let me get you on the phone with them right now. We all going to Denver. I want a serious sense of urgency. Okay. Number 9, a seriousness of purpose. All right. So if number 8 is work ethic, number 9 is number 9 is seriousness of urgency. I mean, a sense of urgency. And if I'm let me know if I'm out of order. Y'all write them down. Huh? Let me know if they're out of order. Number 10, I want a seriousness of purpose. I might be one off, but y'all just write the stuff down. You can put them in order later. All right. Look, hey, here's what it is. Seriousness of purpose. You see, I'm not perfect. I'm making mistakes, but the content is what it's supposed to be. Even if I'm getting so passionate, I done got the numbers confused. Seriousness of purpose. A sense of urgency is one thing. It's like motivation, put in parentheses motivation, but a seriousness of purpose means I care about getting these products into the hands of people I care about. I care about helping people build a financial wall of security around their family that nothing can get through. I care about having the lifestyle that I've always wanted and dreamt about. Okay. They got to have a seriousness of purpose. This is not something to be trifled with. We do have fun, but we're not going to fumble the bag and we're not going to disrespect this opportunity. Okay. All right. Next up, they have to be willing to change. This might be 11. I don't know. They got to be willing to change. That comes with seriousness of purpose. Sometimes if a person don't have 25 CV plus tax and shipping, they might have to smoke 1 pack of cigarettes every 3 days instead of 2 packs a day. They might have to cut off cable. They might have to do some things a little bit. They might have to quit Starbucks and do Nova and to get the look. Sometimes you got to change. Some people might be really negative and that's all they post, and they got to start feeding themselves with positivity and daily personal development. Sometimes people got to replace watching, Real Housewives with watching, the Detox Diva Zoom. You know what I'm saying? You got to be willing to change. And last but not least, put a star by this last one. This is actually one of the most important ones. Very few networkers ever talk about this. This is the last one. I don't know how many we got. How many do we have so far? This is the last one, but how many do we have? How many traits so far do we have? Okay, how many traits do we have so far? All right, 10. So this is 11, about to be 11. Okay, this will be the last one then. This will be the last one. They are willing to open up their market to you, or they're willing to open up their Rolodex. My old mentor used to tell me, if he won't give me access to his Rolodex, that ain't the one. Okay, what does that mean? If people say stuff like, yeah, I joined HBN, I got 25 CV, I got integrity, I'm ready to make this money, I'm ready to go big for my family, 18 months, I'm not going to quit, I got it. Ooh, but I don't have nobody to talk to. Right there, that's a sign. They do have people to talk to. They just don't believe in what we're doing enough. They might not have that seriousness of purpose enough. Okay, listen, if they say stuff like, oh, I burnt out my warm market, I don't have nobody to talk to, I can't talk to nobody about HBN, I just need to do the cold market lead generation program. I just need to do the cold market lead generation program. I just need to know how to talk to people on Facebook and just strangers though. I don't want to talk to my cousins and my brothers and my mama. No hot market, listen, if they will not open up their Rolodex, if they will not give you access to their contacts, or if they are not willing to contact their own contacts. Oh, everybody, all my friends broke. I don't even need to talk to them about HBN. It ain't gonna work. They ain't gonna do it. If it's like that, they're not the one. They ain't the one. I'm sorry. They may check off every other box. But ladies and gentlemen, if they aren't willing to talk to their network or give you access to their network, I'm telling you, they're not the one for your 2x2 because they're a closed door. You'll never get past them. You understand? You'll never get past them. Okay? You need that. You need that. All right. So in order, or not, this ain't in order, but this is what they were. Make sure y'all got these before we move on. Almost done with the call. Less than 10 minutes left. Okay, sorry I went long, but I got to get y'all this info. This is gonna be important for y'all. It's the only call you need for the rest of the year. That's how strong I feel about this information y'all got tonight. Okay, they need a strong desire to learn, strong desire to train, need to be financially solvent. 25 bucks won't break the bank. They need to enjoy the product, like be a product advocate. They need to believe in the industry. The industry needs to have been validated for them. They need to have a solid reason why they want to be successful. They need to be a person of integrity. They need to have a strong work ethic. They need to have a sense of urgency. They need to have a seriousness of purpose. Okay. They need to be willing to change. All right. You know, whatever you've been doing so far and got to the results you got, you might need to change. Okay. And last but not least, they need to be willing to give you access to their network, or they need to be willing to access their network and have you kind of supervise that process. Okay. Now, assuming someone checks all those boxes and they get started, you probably got the one you need. I'm gonna just take it. That's a strong list. Okay, it's a strong list. All right, we want to keep it fast and affordable. HBN will do that. We have to keep it simple and keep it fun.